What is going on? It is November already. Can you believe it? Seems like this year just started, yesterday. But here we are, November, and the days are getting shorter. It's getting dark around 5:30. We had a cold front come through this week, so it's going to be in the 40s and 50s this week. And this first weekend of November, we roll back the clocks an hour, so it'll be getting dark somewhere around 4:30 every day. So what are we going to do here in Huntsville in the month of November? Well, here's 5 things that you can do with your family or by yourself and just enjoy yourself. So the first thing, November, after Halloween, it's time to get into the Christmas spirit. So here in Huntsville, there's multiple ways that you can celebrate Christmas throughout November and into December. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the Galaxy of Lights. And starting November 10th, there's a couple dates throughout the month. I'll post them here on the screen and in the description. But there are walking nights. There won't be any driving the Christmas lights for this time period. I like it a lot better because you can kind of go at your own pace. When it's the driving night, you kind of sometimes feel like you're being pushed along. So I really, really like the walking nights. And it's just a great time to spend with your family, look at the lights, and of course there's a bunch of people there, so people you can meet up with. The second thing is the Christmas tree lighting at Bridge Street. On November 17th, they will light that, and then there is light shows throughout the end of the month and into December. You can go to Bridge Street, the Bridge Street website, and they have the dates listed there. And I'll post a link to all of these in the description, so it's easy for you to just reference. Also, Santa's Village and the Tinsel Tree Trail at Big Spring Park, those open November 24th. If you have never been to the Tinsel Tree Trail, it's a whole bunch of trees sponsored by people all throughout Huntsville area, people's companies, things like that. But great decorated trees. I know my kids love to go and look at those every so often. We haven't been in a couple years, but a couple years ago when we did, they absolutely loved it. So that's the first thing, is all the Christmas events that we have starting in November. And just real quick, I failed to mention one of the Christmas events here in town. Starting November 17th at Toyota Field in town, Madison, the Trash Panda Christmas lights. It's another drive-through Christmas light thing. You get to sync your music to your radio, and it's just a real neat Christmas thing to do in town. And with that, I'll also post a link to that in the description. But with that, back to the list of things to do in November. Moving on to number 2, as of this weekend, the Huntsville Havoc hockey season started. So you can go to Von Braun Center's website, and they have all the games that will be played here in Huntsville listed on there, and most of them will have a theme. So a couple years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, we went when they had youth jersey night, and they gave every kid, or I think they capped it at a certain number, but they gave most of the kids a hockey jersey. My kids still wear them, so they really enjoy when we go to the hockey games. They're real fun. They get the crowd interacting with everybody, and it's just a great time to spend with your family and friends. And if you've never been to a hockey game, it's a good experience. So I know it was one of the first times I've ever been to a hockey game, and I really enjoyed it. We love when we get to go back. The third thing you can do in the month of November, I'm a runner. There are races that are scheduled for this month. Starting this weekend, the Huntsville Half Marathon, I will be there. It'll be the first time I run a longer distance race since 2018. Last time I ran one was Chicago Marathon in October of 2018. So I'm looking forward to that. 2 other races, the Turkey Trot 5K and the Ditto Landing 10K. You can go to Fleet Feet's website. They usually have a list of all the races. There may be more that I didn't list here, but you can go there and see. And they usually have a link you can register straight from their website. The fourth thing you can do, there are multiple concerts and shows throughout the month. Juvenile and the 50-year anniversary of hip-hop will be at the Orion. Also, there's a Cirque du Soleil Christmas show that will be at the Mark Smith Concert Hall at the Von Braun Center. Theo Von will be here, and also Derek Huff. Those are going to be I guess I would say the main shows. You can go to Von Braun Center and look at the upcoming events. There are other events like smaller shows at the Mars Music Hall and things like that, but those are the main ones that will be here this month. And then the fifth thing, one of my good friends, Ty Oswald, and the Bearded Warriors are putting on a charity event. There's a golf tournament, and I'll put a link to that in the description. You can sign up, and it's for a great cause for veterans and suicide awareness, and that's something that's very dear to my heart. I've had, I would say, a couple friends that unfortunately died by suicide, so it's a good event. Get the word out, spread awareness for suicide awareness and the problems that veterans have to go through sometimes. So those are the 5 items. I'll go over them again. First one is the Christmas events here, and I named those off. It's Galaxy of Lights, the Christmas tree lighting and light shows at Bridge Street, Santa's Village, and Tinsel Tree Trail at Big Springs Park. The second one, Huntsville Havoc Games. Like I said, very exciting, and lots of fun things to do at the game while you're there. So third thing, races. All the the running community here in town. It's a great community to be a part of. Uplifting, always trying to get better, that type of thing. So fourth thing is the concerts, comedy shows here in town. We've got a lot of stuff that's starting to come here, and it's just great seeing the big names that come here and get to experience those without having to go to Nashville or Birmingham. So it's great that these are finally really starting to pick up here in Huntsville. And the fifth thing, the Bearded Warrior Golf Charity Tournament. I will link all these in the description. If there's anything else that you like to do in November that I did not go over in this video, please put those in the comments below. I'd love to see that, and I'm sure other people would as well. So once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share so that other people can see what there is to do in the great city of Huntsville. If there's anything that you would like to talk about real estate wise, if you'd like to discuss your goals, how I can help you in any way, feel free to reach out. Phone number is 256-542-0226. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a great week.